course, the Trojans are #1. And here we go. Michigan State secures the basketball. Leading this Michigan State team, we had such a great conversation, not just with Coach Freilich, but with Julia Ayroll and how she leads this team. It's humans first. Nice look from Ayroll down to Van Sloot.
Two teams are really similar in terms of personnel as well.
Watkins, too much space.
Three really talented rebounders. You mentioned Marshall, then you have Erie Fenn at about 8 per game, and then Juju Watkins from the guard spot, about 7 per game.
Van Slooten gets free. Van Slooten gets it to Tate. She's in attack mode, using that pivot foot, met at the rim by Watkins.
Juju Swatkins in that UCLA meeting. She had 8, like a one. Here comes the trap. Now it's more of a 1-2-2.
The Trojans get out of it. Got a runway for Juju Watkins, lands safely.
And that's the danger with pressing USC as Michigan State tries to answer, can't finish, but USC has the athletic prowess to break a press like that.
Boy, Kaylee Heckel.
Large part of games, a 1-2-2, aggressively trapping, but the danger with this is you have a player like Juju Watkins who is at her best in the open.
Funnel off it. Tries to create space, tipped away by Halleck. And right back to the Trojans. Playing ping pong, Rhea Marshall was just waiting for it.
And that's where even in a situation like that, where you've gotten a steal, you're trying to capitalize, you still have to protect the ball because of how easily USC can turn you back over and run it back.
Ayroll, smooth as butter on that shot.
And they needed that one, first triple of the game for the Spartans.
Watkins gets her own. In double figures now. We've said about Juju Watkins, yeah, Juju looks fine, but the pace, we talked about it. These are two top scoring teams in the Big Ten. Ayroll with the step back, tough. Right before the buzzer. USC, a lead after that first quarter. Kira, what was going on in the huddle? Big block there by Rhea Marshall. And yeah, Michigan State trying to create. Halleck stays with it.
I do think Michigan State needs to move that ball around a little bit more.
And Juju Watkins is holding her head, has yet to get up. Meantime, Michigan State scores. Well, just the efficiency down low. I know we haven't necessarily seen it today. She's 2 for 6, but over 50% from the field. Kiki Iriafen also very efficient when she gets in the paint. Heckel guarding Hampton. Van Slooten drives baseline. Crafty finish. Appreciate it, Kira. And that's 14 turnovers for the Spartans. And this is what Coach Freilich was talking about. When they get a steal, get the score, they do just that.
And this is where Michigan State succeeds. They are #1 in Big Ten. Simmons to go to carry it.
A try from the elbow for Erie Fenn. Largest lead of the game. Now let's see if USC tries to capitalize. Taken away by Michigan State. Simmons the other way, up against Watkins. We talked about it in the first half. It continues as a storyline in the second is the free throws. To start the break as a post player. And Slooten, she's been effective. Nice behind to Sotelo.
Learn how we can continue to raise funds and awareness for these terrible forms of cancer.
Great stuff, Kira. It was a joy to talk to assistant coach Beth Burns about this cause and about her friend, Kay Yao. Meantime, Kennedy Smith.
Like a one-woman transition defense.
The Hezzy. You know what happens next.
Revisit this filth. I mean, eyes up, eyes shifting, looks at the rim like she's gonna pull up. That gets Halleck.
To have weapons that can both go off simultaneously is hard to stop. Rhea Marshall, talk about a contest. Michigan State's got to recognize Halleck, strong take. great way to end the third quarter.
It's just really tactical in the way she blocks shots, and she's getting really confident doing so after those 8 blocks in the UCLA win. If they can get it in. Oh no.
Watkins throws it straight to Alec. Got a smaller Samuels on her. Crafty move. Alec, crossover game, and one opportunity.
A little bit. I thought she was using her speed a little too much early.
Had nothing. Remember, Van Sloot has been efficient.
Tough take.
Fades there. Improvement by USC. We've done a lot of Trojan games, just recognizing time and score. Wasn't talking about the turnover, yeah. 2-on-1, 10-point game. Hampton bounces it down to Van Slooten.
You just have to make that in a game.
Well, they get it right back. Hampton goes at it. 6-point game. Watkins turns the corner and floats.
And that is just too easy. They've done a pretty good job all game at that hard hedge. That time, nobody hedges.
Feeds Van Slooten. She's been lethal. The up and under.
Got her.
Respect where respect is due. That's off. Here are the Trojans in transition. Hey, that's her favorite move.
The assist from Iria Fenn on the block, and then eyes are always up, full speed. Mental errors and turnovers down the stretch here for USC. Back to a 3-possession game, but that's a theme as well. Michigan State not being able to capitalize.
And on the other end, you know how that ends. No fouls yet from Michigan State. There's a difference in game clock, shot clock, but you're down multiple possessions. Nice find from Vonneloffen right on time.
And that's a backbreaker from Kennedy Smith. They elected to play out the possession. They wind the shot clock down, and then she answers, but an answer on the other end from Nyla Hampton.
Michigan State will try to get one more attempt to no avail. And USC gets another one in the win column.